So this is the Teclast P20HD. It's a budget tablet that starts at $129 and it gives you the things that you probably care about, except for a few things, because with this aggressive pricing, you obviously have to cut a few things intentionally to keep costs down as much as possible. Starting with the build, it's very good. It's a metal body with curved edges which feels good in the hand. Of course, this isn't really the prettiest design here, but you do have reasonably sized bezels here so you can still hold the device without accidentally touching anything. The thickness is alright too, since you have that large battery, which will definitely get you through the day with no issues. You have dual stereo speakers, which are definitely nice. Not really the best sounding, but at least they get loud for all of your media consumption, and honestly, I don't really mind at all because the display is good, which we'll talk about later. In addition to that, it has a USB Type-C port, a SIM card slot, and a headphone jack as well. For the cameras, they decided to do the intentional cutting here because people don't really care that much about their tablet cameras, since they mostly already have a phone that's way better for taking pictures and videos. The rear camera is a 5 megapixel sensor and it takes okay photos for a tablet. At least it has good enough detail and you can definitely scan things like documents and papers using it. For the front camera, it's a 2 megapixel one and you shouldn't really expect much from it because no one really takes selfies with tablets, and the only reason you would probably use this camera is for video calling. It's not that great, but it's definitely okay for that type of usage. It packs the Unisoc SC9863A, which is an octa-core 1.6 GHz chipset along with 4 GB of RAM, which is actually good for a tablet at this price point. For storage, it has 64 GB, so you won't really have much problems with storing files and downloading apps. In addition to that, there's also a micro SD card slot for storage expansion. The performance is good, not much lag with the actual usage of the device like playing games, watching videos, and using apps. Another reason why the performance is good is because this is actually running close to stock Android, which I am a fan of, so actually no bloatware here. Only thing about that storage though is that it's not really the fastest. Most apps just load a little slow in my opinion, but I guess that's not really a deal breaker for sure. For the battery life, this tablet has a 6000 mAh battery, which is not really the largest, but it should get you around 4 to 5 hours with moderate usage. Now let's look at the display. Once again, it's not perfect, but for this price, I think that this is a good display overall. It's a 10.1-inch 16x10 IPS LCD panel at 1920 by 1200 pixels, and I would say that this is definitely better than I expected. Honestly, I thought that this would be, only an okay display, but I actually compared this to my Redmi 9's display, and I found out that the color representation isn't that far off at all. You could definitely enjoy consuming your media content here with no problems. And the stereo speakers are also not that bad, so I'm sure you're good to go with this package. The colors are decent, saturation is good as well, and overall, I would say that the display is very good for the price. So that's the Teclast P20HD. If you're looking for a good budget tablet that you can count on, this might be it. It has good performance, good display, decent build, decent battery life, and okay cameras. In my opinion, this is definitely the best deal that you could possibly get as of right now, and it's really tough to find another one from a different brand that comes even close to this much usability at a similar price point. Let me know what you think about this great device in the comments below, and also let me know if you have any suggestions for other tech reviews. Anyway, that's it. Be sure to like, share, and subscribe. I'm trying to get to 400 subscribers now. Stay blue, my friends. Goodbye.